Hello and welcome back to another episode of your Pennsylvania Dutch Minute. I have a viewer request today. Viewer emailed me and said, Doug, would you please do a video on fractions? I thought to myself, I didn't do a video on fractions? Shame on me. So here we go. Today I picked out just a couple of simple fractions. I also thought about it from the perspective of if you're measuring something, whether you're baking or cooking and you need 3/4 of a cup of whatever or 1/8 of a teaspoon, things like that. Or if you're measuring and you're doing carpentry or something like that and the board you need has to be cut at 6 1/4 inches or something like that. So I just want to give you some basic fractions, and you'll see that there's a pattern just like there is in English. And once you learn the pattern, then you'll be able to do any fraction you want in Pennsylvania Dutch. So let's jump right in. So I'll start with these two. So 1/1, or a whole, is whole, W-H-O-L-E, is ganz. Ganz. And a half, and halva. And halva. And if you wanted to say something like, in this case, 6 1/2, you would say 6, literally 6 1/2, just like we would in English. 6 1/2. 6 1/2. Okay? Let's jump to thirds. 1/3 and driddle. And driddle. 2/3 you would build like this. Say 2 plus the word third. Zweedriddel. Zweedriddel. Fourths. So 1/4 and faddel. And faddel. And 3/4 or 3/4 dreivaddel. Dreivaddel. If you remember learning how to tell time in Pennsylvania Dutch, those were two fractions that we did use before. Like you'd say 1/4 after 6 or 1/4 of 5, for example. Eighths and achtel and achtel. And if you were then going to build something like 7/8, 7/8. Literally 7/8, 7/8. I bet you're starting to see the pattern here, okay? Let's do one more. 16ths, because I'm thinking of on that tape measure, you got the 16th mark there. 1/16 and neinsexzehdel. And neinsexzehdel. And something like 9/16, neinsexzehdel. Neinsexzehdel. So the pattern that you really need to think about is, let's say you needed to say something like sevenths. Take the number 7, sibba, and add the suffix del, zweedriddel. I don't know if I've ever really said that in Pennsylvania Dutch. That sounds kind of weird. Zweedriddel, 7th. And then you would build your fraction if you needed 3/7, dreivaddel. Okay? So it's pretty easy once you learn that. If you don't remember your numbers, I'll put a link to the numbers video in the show notes down below so that you can review your numbers as well, since you need to know your numbers, how to say all these fractions. And then you can do that, practice your numbers, and then also build fractions. Great question. I'm glad that that viewer reached out. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I love to know where my viewers are coming from. Let your friends know about all the great things we're doing here on the YouTube channel. Share that Pennsylvania Dutch love. Keep practicing your Pennsylvania Dutch stuff, whether it's fractions or reviewing something like how to talk about the weather or just learning about some of our culture and history. All that stuff is right here on the YouTube channel. Check it out. Support, buy me a copy if you'd like. All money proceeds the channel and the upkeep of the channel. Until next time, though, keep practicing your Pennsylvania Dutch. I don't want any fractions of your practice. I don't want you to only practice 3/4 of the time. I want you to practice all the time, okay? Die ganze Zeit, the whole time. Till next time, keep practicing your Pennsylvania Dutch, and mach's gut!
Mach's gut!